Some days I don't have the patience for a video game that has a lot of nooks and crannies. Open world collectathons tend to frustrate me, and I've never been a completionist. Much of it feels like padding and not really worth it. What I will say is that when a game figures out how to reward exploration in a fulfilling way, I'm there. The Kingdom series in general tends to nail this. Turtling and being hyper-defensive never pays in the game, and much progression requires you to explore the areas you find yourself in. More to the point, the game rewards you for exploring beyond what is required, giving you access to special mounts. Kingdom 80s follows the same formula, but they really turn it up a notch in rewarding that exploration. For a game that intentionally drifts with nostalgia, appealing to, obviously, the 80s, it does it in a way that is very tongue-in-cheek while not thumbing their nose at it. Part of how they do this is by rewarding exploration that is loaded with references, and sometimes are puzzles in and of themselves. Unlocking one, for instance, requires it to be raining, thus creating a rainbow. For finding and solving these puzzles, players are rewarded with special mounts ranging from hoverboards to rainbow horses. This is fun in and of itself, but it does highlight a fact. Exploration can be fun. So where does this leave us GMs, and what can we learn from it? Sometimes players don't want to engage with a full dungeon map or whatever location they may find themselves in. Now, there is often a burden on us to ensure that the PCs get what they need out of treasure. This often leads to essential treasure piles being placed at obvious places. Whether this is the right decision or not, it does lead to linear dungeons and players that will want to beeline it through to get the rush of the treasure pile at the end of it. This is not always a bad thing, and if you as the GM are happy with it, and so is your table, then keep going. If you want to change things, however, and have your players engage with exploration, then I suggest you take a leaf from Kingdom 80s by hiding the fun but not essential things off the beaten path. Leave the +1 swords for the boss piles, but those magic boots for climbing? Put them at the top of a cliff in a hidden cave with the laces untied, and that lore-laden journal you'll want the players to also find. As usual, this won't work for every table, and it might not work for you, but I hope it helps. Thank you for watching this video, and be sure to like, subscribe, and comment and all that other fun stuff. And if you're after more content from myself, be sure to follow me over on Twitch and on Patreon, where I put a bunch of blog posts and other discussions and things that I'm having about TTRPGs in general. Otherwise, remember, as always, we're the storytellers. Goodbye.